Welcome back, nerds.
What's up, everybody?
This is TUTV. My name's Jack.
And my name's Devin.
We just got back from spring break, so those of you watching coming back from spring break, welcome back.
Absolutely.
Did you do anything exciting over the break, Devin?
I mean, I went and saw the Thunder game right off the back, and then I went and saw the March Madness games with Associated Press with Sam.
Shout out
pretty
Sam.
fun. Shout out Sam. You'll see him in a minute. But what about you?
I went to LA. That was really cool. Got an uneven tan, as you can see.
Did you meet anybody famous?
No, I did not.
No.
I thought I saw Shaq, but it was actually just like a garbage truck. He's just so big.
Calling Shaq's game trash. Is that where we're at now?
All I'm saying is that if Shaq were in, never mind.
We won't go there.
Shaq, please don't come after me with your people. I love you, man. So thank you guys for watching this episode, and we'll see you later in a bit. Check it out. Hello and welcome back to TUTV News. My name is Alexander Denard.
And I'm William Bennett. We're back and better than ever after spring break, so let's get started.
Federal agents have broken open a $25 million college admissions scam and accused over 50 people of bribing colleges into accepting their children. The scam is the largest ever prosecuted in the country. It implicates athletic coaches, exam administrators, and wealthy parents, including actresses Felicity Huffman and Lori Loughlin. The targeted schools include Yale, Stanford, Georgetown, Wake Forest, and USC. The leader of the scam was William Singer, who ran a college preparation business in California. Parents would pay Singer to have someone take the SAT or ACT exam for their child, or to correct the test afterward. In Loughlin's case, she paid $15,000 to have a third party secretly correct her daughter's exams and wired another $200,000 to Singer after receiving her formal acceptance letter.
Targeted ads may start to extend beyond the internet. Smart TV manufacturer Vizio wants next generation smart TVs to target ads to households and is set out to create an industry standard. The California-based company has partnered with 9 media and advertising companies to define the technical standards for TV programmers and platforms to deliver targeted ads. Unlike internet browsers, TVs lack cookies to track people's preferences, so marketing specific advertisements has proven difficult thus far. Enscape, a smart TV data analysis company, will build the technology with an open standard so that any TV manufacturer will be able to integrate the standard into their products. Vizio hopes to deliver a solution by the end of this year.
Yo, Taco Bell has given my man in Oregon a year's supply of food after finding out that he survived for 5 days in the snow by eating their sauce. Jeremy Taylor got his SUV stuck in the snow late last Sunday night. After falling asleep, he woke up to even more snow and was unable to get his car out of Wake Butte, Oregon. He tried to walk back, but the snow was too deep, so Taylor and his dog returned to the vehicle. When asked how he survived, Taylor told authorities that he stayed warm by, quote, periodically starting his car and using a few taco sauce packets as food, end quote. Taco Bell was so impressed with Taylor's viral story that they sent him a care package saying, quote, we know our sauce packets are amazing, but this takes it to a whole new level, end quote.
The United Kingdom is honoring the life and legacy of Stephen Hawking by creating a 50-pence coin in memory of his work. The theoretical physicist passed away on March 14th last year, but his name and black hole entropy equation are now immortalized on the coin, along with an image of a black hole. The collector's coin was designed by Edwina Ellis, who credits her inspiration to a lecture Hawking gave in Chile in 2008, saying, quote, I want to fit a big black hole on the tiny coin and wish he was still here chortling at the thought, end quote. United Kingdom coins have also commemorated Sir Isaac Newton and Charles Darwin in recent years. The Royal Mint has announced that the Hawking coin is the first in a new series that celebrates British innovation in science.
A Texas man recently tested the validity of Petco's all-leashed pets welcome policy by bringing a giant steer into his local Petco store. Vincent Browning walked into this Petco with his buddy Oliver, a 1,600-pound African Watusi steer on a leash. After reading Petco's policy, Browning said that he wanted to call their bluff, but wrote that the staff welcomed Oliver, quote, with open arms, everyone was so excited, end quote. The video of Browning and Oliver waltzing around this store with his 9.5-foot horn wingspan has received over 1 million Facebook views. Browning, who is a 1992 Bud Light World Champion bull rider, has raised Oliver since the steer was 6 months old and travels the southern states with him to participate in events.
The squeeze on selling lemonade in Texas may be loosening soon. On Wednesday, the Texas House of Representatives passed a bill that would legalize lemonade stands run by children. Previously, stands that sold non-alcoholic beverages and were operated by minors were illegal in Texas because of sanitation concerns. However, bill sponsor Republican Representative Matt Krause sought support to legalize the harmless fundraiser because, quote, we are empowering young entrepreneurs to start their first businesses, end quote. Krause credits the idea to legalize the stands to Country Time Lemonade, who ran a promotion called Legal Aid that paid for fines and permits for children in the U.S. who cannot legally operate lemonade stands. The bill now moves to the Texas Senate for approval. So, what'd you do over spring break?
Yo, I just read a story about this dude bringing a bull into a Petco, man. Like, who does that? Like, who thinks that's a good idea?
That is a great question. I mean, I saw the part of the video and I was like, there's no way that bull is making it like through the aisles.
I'm just surprised it turned out well. Like, a bull in a not China shop, but a Petco shop. So
I mean, they accept everyone.
yeah, right. Equality, I guess. Goes to animals. Yeah. And unfortunately, we are out of time. Thanks for discussing these fantastic stories. I am Alexander,
and I'm William Bennett. We'll catch you next time on TUTV News. Now here's a package on the TU Spring Film Festival.
My name is Jack Dean. I'm a film major at the University of Tulsa, and I'm in my junior year right now. I submitted this film called Le Fleur, which means the flower in French, and it's essentially sort of a microscopic view on communication as a whole between different people. So the film takes place a little bit in the future. Everyone wants to do everything digitally, which isn't too far from how we are now. Right. And so yeah, it's just sort of a little push into the future, kind of seeing what that would be like between two different people.
My name is Alex Leeper. I'm a film studies and music double major, and I directed the film Drip. Drip is a short story featuring a high school student who is at a friend's house, and she is experimenting with drugs, and it's her first time.
I love screening in front of audiences, and I think this one in particular is an audience who, there's a sort of specific demographic that's going to be watching the film, being students, and I think that's extremely important because as filmmakers and as storytellers, we're trying to, I guess, sort of connect with every generation. So it's nice to get feedback to sort of see if they're not reacting, I guess, the way I expected. That sort of tells me, okay, maybe I need to modify this or change something next time I'm writing a story. And if they're reacting well, then I know, okay, that works for this sort of demographic of people.
Entering in festivals like this gives students a really great benefit because it gives them the opportunity to sort of do a practice run to actually entering and being in a film festival that's more independent.
It's just great to, just sort of supporting local filmmakers and especially here on the University of Tulsa campus I think is important.
Hey, how's it going, folks? These guys look familiar. We're back again with William Alexander, our very own. So we're just going to talk about your future and also your past here at TUTV, because you guys are seniors, and you're going to be out of here real soon. Very sad. But first off, let me just hear what you guys' majors were, what you guys did while you were here.
So my majors are computer science and computer simulation and gaming.
Cool, cool.
So my majors are communications, and I've got a history minor and a psychology minor as well.
Good, got variety there. I like that. So since you guys are leaving, we want to reflect on some of the things that you did on campus. Besides your major, was there any clubs or activities besides TUTV, obviously, that you guys were a part of that you're going to be missing? Or?
Yeah, so I joined SIGGRAPH, which is the special interest group for graphics here on campus. Basically made it a game development club, became the president of it this year.
Sweet, man, sweet.
Yeah, for me, my freshman year, I was a Sigma Chi, or I am a Sigma Chi.
Hey, shout out.
I'm a member of the Student Veteran Association, member of the Association of Black Collegians, and that's all of them.
That's good, though. It's a good selection. Y'all should have been like homecoming king or something like that, both of you guys.
I am pretty kingly, yes.
And so now back to the real club that really matters, TUTV.
Yes.
When did you guys start that? I know, but tell the people when you guys started.
So I started back in like August or September, whenever I learned about it.
Right, this year, awesome.
For me, I started in December when our awesome director, Alex, made a little shout out in class, and I was just like, yeah, let's go for it. One more semester left. Let's have some fun.
Hey, I like that, yeah. That's basically how I was too. I was basically like, oh, let's do it for fun, right?
Yeah.
Have you guys liked it so far? What do you guys do besides, behind the scenes besides, you know?
So I've
Anchor.
been camera operator, floor manager, just trying to learn all of it.
Alexander's a new guy, so he hasn't had much
Yeah,
experience
no,
with
I've
the
just
camera,
been on TV a couple times, you know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah, not a big deal. Cool. So as far as your guys' life ahead of you, do you have any set plans for what's going to happen after this summer, or are you guys kind of going freeform?
So I'm actually going to grad school at the SMU Guildhall.
Oh, cool.
Gonna go get a master's of interactive technology.
Is that the one in Dallas?
Yeah.
Sweet. That's right by where I live, actually, SMU.
Oh.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have fun, make money, and look good doing it. So,
Sweet, dude.
pretty simple plan.
So
Nice
I'm guessing
plan.
the details are like under wraps.
The details work themselves out, man. You just have the plan, and the details will, they'll flush themselves out.
I respect that.
Yeah.
It's between me and you, dude. I got it. Nobody.
Yeah.
I'm just playing. Cool. That's nice to hear. So now thinking like long term, I don't know if this game plan will work out for Alexander, but is there some sort of dream job that you guys picture yourself at in the future after your schooling, or?
I just want to be able to make video games, create worlds for people.
That'd be cool, man. Dude, make some open world. I want a game that's like cowboys, but like robot cowboys. Is that too much to ask?
I think it's possible.
Thanks, man. Thank you.
If you can dream it, you can do it, bro.
I respect that. What about you, man?
No, name dream job for me, a lot of international travel.
Yeah.
Something that involves lots of international travel. I don't
That'd be
want to
cool.
stay in one place for too long.
Yeah, I get that. Any place you'd like to go? Any place you want to hit up?
Ooh, I'd love to go back to Athens. I could do Peru again. Let's go meet some more people around the world. I'm down. I'm totally
Yeah,
down.
that's cool. Athens sounds awesome. I want to check that out before.
It's pretty dope.
I want to check that out as well. So now we're gonna get a little existential for you guys, just get a little spicy. So of your years here at TU, if there's one decision that you made you wish you changed, which one would it be?
That definitely would have been freshman year. Whenever I thought sleep was for the weak.
Oh my God.
Sleep is definitely not for the weak. You should definitely get plenty of sleep.
I respect that.
Don't pull 3 all-nighters in the same week.
Ouch.
That was a mistake.
Ouch.
What's our audience?
You want to pass on that? You wanna
Okay, you know what? I'll call them out. Biggest regret, rushing Kappa Sigma.
Ooh.
Call them out.
Kappa Sigma. You hear that? You lost a gem there. All right, guys.
Yeah.
I appreciate this interview. Good luck to your travels. Good luck with your future academic career.
Thank you.
It's very exciting. Thanks, you guys, for being on here.
Thank you.
All right, folks. See you later. Hey y'all, and welcome back to TUTV Sports. I'm Sam.
And I'm Devin. I told you we'd see this guy in a minute.
The Tulsa men's basketball team headed to Memphis, Tennessee on March 14th to compete in the American Athletic Conference tournament. Up first for the Hurricane were the Mustangs of SMU. After starting the game well, Tulsa found themselves down 14 points at halftime. Jariah Horn led the way with 19 points for Tulsa as they battled from behind to extend their season. They cut the gap to 6 points late in the game, but the Mustangs pulled away to advance. Senior Daquan Jeffries had 15 points and 6 assists in his final game in a Tulsa uniform. SMU would fall on the following day to eventual conference champions Cincinnati.
The NCAA men's basketball tournament began this past weekend. A portion of their first and second round games were played at the BOK Center in Tulsa. Georgia State suffered a heavy defeat to Houston, who were the regular season champs of the American Athletic Conference and came in as the 3rd seed. 11th seed Ohio State upset the Big 12 tournament champions Iowa State in a later game on Friday. Houston would push past Ohio State in the game on Sunday, earning the Cougars a place in the Sweet 16, according to NCAA.com. One perfect bracket out of roughly tens of millions remain in the major tournament challenges. The tournament will continue this weekend and wrap up in Minneapolis on April 6th through 8th.
The OKC Thunder have started to slip up before the regular season ends. Once competing for the 2nd spot in the West, OKC has started to fall back to the lower seeds. After a comfortable win at home against the Nets, the Thunder dropped 4 consecutive games. The losses pulled them into a 4-way tie for the 5th seed in the West, meaning they still have a lot to play for before the playoffs. Most recently, Dennis Schroeder had 26 points off the bench in a victory at Toronto on Friday night. The Thunder, who are 6-10 since the All-Star break, traveled to Memphis on Monday to face the Grizzlies.
The Golden Hurricane women's tennis team had a conference trip to Florida this past weekend. On Wednesday, Tulsa faced USF, who were ranked nationally coming into the weekend. Martha Matola and Vera Ploner secured singles wins, but it would not be enough to win the match after the tight 4-3 loss. The Golden Hurricane moved to Orlando to play UCF. The Knights proved to be much tougher test as Matola claimed the only win for Tulsa in the 6-1 loss. The ladies hope to leave these memories behind as they travel to Texas this weekend for matchups with North Texas and SMU.
The Golden Hurricane women's softball team has been successful over this spring break period. On the weekend of March 15th through 17th, the ladies traveled to Lawrence, Kansas to compete in the Rock Chalk Challenge. Tulsa would play Kansas and Nebraska each twice and leave the tournament with a 4-0 record on the weekend. On Wednesday, the ladies hosted OSU here at the Collins Softball Complex. The 3-run 5th inning secured a victory for the Hurricane, their 7th in a row over their in-state rivals. Up next for Tulsa is a trip to Tampa, Florida this weekend to face conference opponent USF.
That March Madness tournament was pretty
March
fun, right?
Madness was fun.
That was really fun.
We had good seats, you know.
Heck yeah,
being-
practically courtside.
Yeah, courtside.
Right
I'd say.
behind the band, as close as we could get, honestly, for the
Yeah,
tournament.
For sure. I'm definitely looking in to do that sometime again.
Absolutely.
Hopefully.
My money's on Houston now.
Okay, well, that's all we have. I'm Sam.
I'm Devin.
Thanks, guys.
See you guys later.
Hi, and welcome to TUTV Entertainment. I'm Christina.
And I'm Brett, and I'm slowly dying of what's known as rapidly onset springtime. Let's jump into it.
Stillwater City officials are negotiating with Warren Theaters about bringing a luxury cinema into town. They're hoping to bring the theater to downtown campus area in order to target a location in the finance district that would qualify for the tax increment. Luxury cinemas are becoming the hip new thing, as they include recliner seating, upscale designs, and sometimes 21 and up areas where audience members can order food and alcohol while watching the movies.
Hulu has just premiered the new limited series, The Act, starring Patricia Arquette and Joey King. The series follows the true story of Dee Dee and Gypsy Rose Blanchard. Dee Dee and Gypsy seem like the perfect family, even with Gypsy's medical conditions leaving her in a wheelchair, a feeding tube, and many more accommodations. With the storyline jumping back and forth in a 7-year period, Dee Dee is murdered by Gypsy and her online boyfriend, Nick. The show follows how Gypsy suffered abuse from Dee Dee due to her mother's Munchausen syndrome by proxy, an abusive mental health disorder in which a caregiver forces fake medical conditions on another person. These true events have already been told by an HBO documentary, Mommy, Dead, and Dearest, and in a BuzzFeed article by Michelle Dean.
Jeanine Pirro's weekend show on Fox News, Justice with Judge Jeanine, has been suspended for the second week straight. Fox suspended the show after Pirro read a scripted commentary where Congresswoman Ilhan Omar's patriotism was put in question. This incident was widely viewed as Islamophobia. The next day, the president defended Pirro and another host, using Twitter to send a long message to Fox executives, urging them to bring back Pirro and, quote, stay true to the people that got you there, end quote. Pirro's fans have also criticized Fox on social media, and some have vowed to boycott the network due to her suspension. Pirro will return to her show on March 30th.
Netflix has canceled the show One Day at a Time after airing Season 3 on the streaming service. The series was based on the hit show by Norman Lear that originally premiered in 1975. Netflix's reboot featured a Cuban-American family and touched on many topics, including sobriety, racism, the LGBT+ community, anxiety, being a war veteran in America. Netflix Chief Content Officer Ted Sarandos stated, quote, this was a very difficult decision, and we're thankful to all the fans who've supported the series, our partners at Sony, and all the critics who embraced it. While it's disappointing that more viewers didn't discover One Day at a Time, I believe the series will stand the test of time, end quote. One Day at a Time is among several shows recently canceled by Netflix, including Friends from College, Jessica Jones, and The Punisher.
Aunt Becky's fate on Netflix's last season of Fuller House is unknown. The actress Lori Loughlin has been caught in the college admission scandal with 49 others. She paid the University of Southern California over $500,000 and had both of her daughters put on the rowing crew recruitment list, yet with no intentions for them to contribute to the crew. Loughlin has already been cut from the Hallmark Channel due to the scandal. She has been in over 20 projects with the network, being mostly known on the channel for the series When Calls the Heart and Garage Sale Mysteries.
Ryan Murphy, the creator of Glee, Pose, and American Horror Story, is set to host a special benefit performance of the Broadway musical The Prom on April 9th. The Prom came to Broadway on November 18th of last year, telling the story of an Indiana teen who receives help and support from well-known Broadway eccentrics after being banned from her high school prom due to wanting to go with her girlfriend. As an activist and voice for the LGBT+ community, Murphy decided to host the benefit performance after seeing the show. All the proceeds will go to the Hetrick Martin Institute, GLAAD, and the Trevor Project.
Brett? Are you okay? Brett? Well, I think Brett might be dead. Which I'm not too disappointed about because now I don't have to share the spotlight. Well, rest in peace, Brett. Someone probably will miss you. I'm Christina Buell, and this has been TUTV Entertainment.
Yo, pouring out for the homie, guys. This is a sad day for TUTV. All right, so over spring break, I turned 20.
Oh, well, happy late birthday, man.
Yeah, it's exciting.
Woot woot.
But
Confetti cannons.
I'm feeling it. I'm feeling the age. You know
You
what I
feeling
mean?
the age?
Like, I don't know if you can see this, but I have horrible bags under my eyes all the time now. And
got
I'm withering
bags.
away. I have to warm up for like 45 minutes just to like, curl like 10-pound dumbbells.
Oh, wow.
And, constant like bleeding out the nose. if the weather goes below 65, I have a nosebleed in the morning.
You're what?
My nose bleeds.
Oh, that just said something else. My bad.
It's really bad. So yeah, I'm withering away. How old are you,
Withering
man?
away. I'm about to be 19.
19.
Yeah,
Wow.
I turn 19 next month.
So tell me when you turn 19, because when I turned 19, that's when I couldn't like stand straight without like severe back pain.
Severe back pain.
So let me know if that happens to you as well, because I want to know if
I'll
I'm
let
an
you
anomaly
know.
or not.
I have to borrow your old brace.
Yeah, Brett got his pretty young too. Brett was like 32, I think.
Yeah.
Died so
I
young.
mean, now they knocked off Miles. Now they knocked off Brett. What's going on?
Yeah, that's really sad. That's
Who's
really
next?
sad. The seniors,
Oh.
they're gone. They're gone in one way or another, whether it's through death or Alexander doing some really shady stuff across international waters. No idea.
Or smashing a box when someone's trapped in it. That too.
Yeah, all that kind of stuff. Well, folks,
All
I appreciate it, and we'll see you guys next week.
Be sure to bring all your Longhorn to Petco. Don't let them rest.
Let them rest.